Hello and welcome to Chad Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally, and this is part 2 of our March of the Machine special. What's coming up, Christian?
Well, today we have the mashup commanders plus Omnath. And yeah, it's an exciting game. We've got Matt and Bailey coming back, so really excited for that. And we've all built basically decks around these new commanders. But I must say, I am most excited for Yargle and Multani.
Really excited to see what you can do.
We want the power of the frog to really come through. So yeah, we're really excited to get going with the game. But before that, Wally.
Yeah, before we get into the content, we have a new giveaway. We've been talking about it for a while now, and we finally know what it is. So when we get to 5,000 subscribers, one of our lucky subs will receive a box of Dominaria remastered draft boosters. So some really cool cards in there. You'll probably get a Vampiric Tutor or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All these really cool spells, so you don't want to miss out on that. Yeah. Definitely subscribe and also comment. We love reading your comments and we reply to as many as we can, don't we, Christian?
We do. And so to enter that competition, what we'd like you to do is simply share one of our videos on your social media. Take a picture of that and send it to our email address, and that will enter you into the competition.
And the email address will be below there.
Yes, thank you. It will be around here somewhere. And don't forget, you will need to be subscribed as well. But speaking of things that are going to appear here,
it's changing.
Yes, we also have launched our Patreon. So if you want to be a sort of super subscriber to the channel, make sure you get on Patreon, sign up, and you can join us on the Discord server. Come hang out with us.
Yep, come chat to us and other guests on the show. But that's enough said, I think. Shall we get into the action?
Let's go. And just like magic, we're back and ready to play. Time to introduce the decks and the guests.
Hi, I'm back again. It's Matthew, and today I'm taking these old fogies to school with Zimone and Dina. This is a make a lands deck that hopes to play a bunch of creatures, get rid of them all, and play every land out. Go ahead.
Wait, so you're not running black?
Oh, no.
No.
My name's Wally, and today I'm playing Omnath, Locus of All. My deck wants to play 3-pip Tribal, generate loads of mana, and finish it off with some X-Spell Spice.
Very nice, very nice. Hi, I'm Bailey. Today I'm going to be playing Slimefoot and Squee, the dynamic duo themselves. I didn't quite read the story, but I'm sure they saved the whole multiverse. That must have been how it worked. So this deck is actually built by, friend of the show's been on, Nathan, and it is an interesting take, which is Goblins Tribal. So I'm going to be going low to the ground, swinging with a load of little guys, and hopefully taking someone out.
Hi, I'm Christian, and I'm going to be running Yargle and Multani in a deck that I've titled Yargle and Multani Disco Revolution. This deck is an absolute meme and a dream. It basically wants to get Yargle and Multani out and hopefully swing at someone, pump it for 21 damage, and it's a bit Route 1, but who knows? Might take someone out, Wally.
Somebody's going to die.
100%.
I feel like it's probably going to be me.
Yes, probably. Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go.
I will draw for the turn, play a Triomen, pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw for the turn. I will also play a Triumph into the Triumph. Over to you, Bailey.
Wow, that's an interesting play, because I will also draw for the turn and play a Triumph.
Come on, you can do it, right?
I will draw for turn, and I will play a Death Cap Glade, which comes in tap, so I don't have 2 other lands. Pass the turn.
Or play a tap land. How civilised.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play this Forest and pass the turn.
Okay, cool. Right, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I guess I will just start with a mountain and I'll pass. I'll untap, draw.
I'm going to play a Secluded Courtyard, and I'm going to name Goblins. And you know what?
Not
Are you sure?
We came here to go aggro, so we're going to tap 1 for a red and play a Goblin Guide. Who would like to ramp?
Bring it.
I'll give you more lands, I can't get
I'll ramp.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So I will swing to Wally, so you reveal the top card of your library.
Okay, so I'll take the 2. I'll reveal the top card of my library. It's a Prismatic Vista.
There you go.
So what happens to it?
Straight to your hand.
Perfect, right. Take that.
This is not a command card.
I love it. And that's all from me, so I'm going to pass.
Someone come with that in Cube on Monday.
Right, I'm going to go for an Overgrown Tomb tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
I'll draw for turn. I will play a island, tap 3. Here's Dina and Zimone,
Oh dear.
and I'll pass the turn.
It started. Right, okay, I will draw for my turn. I'll play a swamp, then I'll tap everything to play Cultivate. And I'll pass the turn as I go a fetching.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to do nothing and go to my turn step.
Definitive, I like it.
We'll untap, keep and draw. I'm going to play a very fancy Dracula's Tomb, which is actually a Phyrexian tower, so I can sacrifice things and get 2 black mana.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to then play a Boggart Harbinger. So when it comes into play, I can search my deck for a Goblin, reveal it, and put it on top of it. Okay, and I will find a Grumgully the Generous, and I'm going to put that on top of my library. Okay, I'm going to go to combat, and I guess, how do you like some more lands, Christian?
I'd like some more lands.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to meet you with the Goblin Guard.
Is it an attack trigger?
Yeah, it's on attack. You're going to reveal it.
It's technically.
Oh, not quite.
So I will take
just the 2, and I'm going to pass after that.
Okay, Bailey, while you're passing, from my Cultivate before, I brought an island in tapped.
Okay.
The plains goes to my hand, and then I will have actually had to discard, so I'll discard a Breeding Pool.
Okay.
Okay. I'll untap and draw this mystery card. I'll play a Reliquary Tower, and I'll tap for 3. I know you were looking confused at my Reliquary Tower. Yeah. So
How many cards are you expecting to draw?
I'll tap 3 for a Falthis Shadowcat Familiar. Commander creatures you control have Menace and Death Touch.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a 2/2, and I'll pass a turn.
I will.
Oh, we're going to die for this menace.
This is scary.
Yeah.
Oh, come off it!
Threat,
I will cast a Springblade Druid. On ETB, I will sacrifice this island and go search for 2 basics. I'll get another island and a swamp.
Yeah, bundle.
I will then play a land for turn, which is a Misty Rainforest. I will then tap Dina to sacrifice my Springblade Druid,
It's going
allowing me
on.
to draw a card. And sadly, I have actually no lands
Okay.
in my hand.
Was that the second card you drew this turn?
Yes.
So, which opponent would you like to lose 2 life?
Go on, I'll take the 2 life. We can equal it out.
I'll drain you for 2 and I'll gain 2.
I know how
pretty
powerful
good,
that can be.
And go ahead.
Doesn't get round
thank
commander
you.
damage though, does it, Matt?
I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, I'll play a plains. And then, shall we do it? Should we bring him out? I'm actually not even going to pay the Phyrexian because I've got enough mana. So I'm going to
It's a flex.
bring out
That's a
Omnath, Locus of all. So how this works is any mana that would normally leave my mana pool will become black and will remain in my mana pool.
Okay.
At the beginning of my pre-combat main phase, I will look at the top card of my library. If it's got 3 pips in it, I can reveal it. Well, sorry, at least 3 pips in it, I can reveal it. And then I will add mana of 3 mana of any colour that are in those pips to my mana pool. And then put the card in my hand. And I can put the card in my hand anyway.
How do they fit all those words on the card?
Yeah, can you just say that again?
Say it again backwards. Do you know what? I do think after what you've just said though, my cat is definitely the worry. I'm not worried about Omnath one bit, it'll be fine.
Well, this guy, he has no keywords on him. He's got Death Touch and Menace, that's terrifying.
This doesn't have that touch of it.
Whatever. Anyway, I'll pass the turn to Bailey.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw my Grumgully. And you know what? I think I'm just going to... I was going to play the Grumgully, but I think I'll wait. Everyone's got a... Oh, well, Matt, you don't have a blocker for my Goblin Guard, which has been doing work.
I'm not going to complain.
We definitely want him to have more lands.
I will flip top cards.
Yeah.
It's a land.
Oh,
Okay.
you could have
with
seen
the
it coming, like...
And I will take 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you've got it back to his starting life, so
Exactly.
it's a good start.
I will... You know what? It's time for the best boys to come out. I'm going to play Slimefoot and Squee.
Oh.
So when it enters the battlefield, I create a sapling, and I can reanimate stuff from my graveyard. But this time,
Your empty graveyard.
yeah.
Perfect.
This would be where I'd reanimate if I could, And I'll
If I
pass the
had
turn.
one, right, I'll untap and draw. I'm going to play a forest, I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to Sky Shroud Claim. And I'm going to go and find 2 forest cards and put them into play.
Nice.
Next turn. While you're doing that, just to save time, I'm going to crack this Misty Rainforest. Here's one.
I'm going to find a Haunted Mire and a Woodland Chasm. They both come in tapped.
I'll get a Ogron Tomb.
And then I'll pass a turn.
Perfect. I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, so let's start off with Rampant Growth.
Nice.
Let's go get another basic. I'll go get basic. Basic Forest. Then I will. Let's play my land for turn in a Tangled Islet. And I think with that, actually, I'm too scared to do anything.
It is pretty scary.
Just gonna pass the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll untap.
You let Wally untap with
Let's roll the dice.
draw.
Let's see the.
Okay, so then I'll pass through my upkeep and go to my pre-combat main phase. I will look at the top card of my library. It does not have 3 pips in, so it'll just go into my hand. And I think what we'll do is Prismatic Vista, crack the Prismatic Vista. Thank you very much, Christian, to go get whichever the first basic I come across is.
I could never do that. You gotta optimize your mana base.
Have you seen this show before? we don't really do optimization.
It's a planes, there we go. I've got a planes.
I'm tempted to go back into my old commander decks and just like completely mess up the basics, like all random ones, some white border, some black border. You know, just really get in your opponent's head a bit.
Well,
And
this
then-
is the first deck I've ever created where they all match.
Yeah, they
I'll have
look
you know.
sick to be fair.
Same actually.
Actually, that's the same for me.
Well, this is just going to be too good to not do, isn't it? So I'll tap a green and 3 other lands to play Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh my God.
At
Well-
the beginning of my end step, untap all lands you control.
I'm scared.
So that
Okay,
seems
yeah.
pretty
Not
good.
Come on.
Well, it's hit the table, so
Okay.
Well, you can go back on the stack.
no, yeah, it's at the table. I'm just gonna respond to moving to your end step.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So close and yet so far.
It is such a good card.
Yeah,
Okay,
I need to
well, in that case, before my end step, I will just tap those 2. I'll go passing to my end
Yeah.
step.
I'm going to Terror Thunder. I'm
So
gonna
it's
exile it.
Okay, so it goes to exile. The 2 mana that I tapped will go to my leave my mana pool, but it won't actually. It will become black. And yeah, Bailey, it's your turn.
So you
So
keep
good
that
at that.
forever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
forever. Like
Yep.
that's so good.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
I think you've just saved us the game there. I think
Yeah.
we would've
Maybe.
absolutely
Oh.
Kind
been
of who to
destroyed.
swing Yargle on.
Well, swing at me then with Goblin
Well,
Knights.
Matt's made an enemy for life now. That Wilderness Reclamation is like one of the best
Can I
cards. in my deck.
ask, by the way, if we kill the Omnath, do you still keep the mana, or does it go?
No, it goes away.
no,
it will
okay.
go away at the end of the next phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love a 5-colour commander, you don't?
I do love white colours, yeah. The only bad thing about it is it includes white. But
White is the strongest colour of Magic. He says. He
not
says-
playing any white at all.
Waiting for the comments to come in.
See,
Exactly.
I feel like this is gonna really target a specific player, Wally. Unfortunately, all my goblins have Mountain Walk now, and as the only player with the mountain,
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely love it.
That's not great.
yeah.
I can't do anything about
Luckily,
that.
there's not too much at the minute, but okay, so let's go to combat, I guess.
I'm gonna request
Yeah.
you swing that Goblin Guard at me for destroying the.
You know what? I will send that at you, Matt.
Oh,
because why not?
I appreciate it.
So these 2 are coming at you, Wally, and this is coming
Trigger
at you,
here.
Matt.
That's 5
Five,
coming
yeah,
at me. So I can't
exactly.
block it, so
Awesome.
I'll go to
Blossom's pretty good.
32.
Technically commander damage, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
As an
Yes,
act of
I'll
good
keep
faith, I
track
will
of
not
it.
block.
Just-
Take it too.
And I think that is my turn. Fortunately, no lands, so
My go?
yeah.
I'll untap and draw. It's a bit of a. I'll play Forest for turn. It's a bit of a toss up between what to do this turn. I'm not really too sure. So I guess I'll tap for 6 for Yargle and Multani.
It's happening.
Yeah, that seems pretty
Yeah.
good.
No other things to do. Wow, these are short turns for me. I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
You
Draw.
know, as someone with 2 blockers at the minute, I'm okay. You know,
I think we're
I'm
alright.
feeling in a good position. Yeah, you know.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a tatty over.
Oh
Okay.
my days. Oh my days.
It's going off.
And then can I afford to do anything else? I'm so scared of it. Of the Goblin deck. I won't even care about Omnath. You can
I'm
do
not
what
doing
you want.
anything. I've literally got like 2 ones.
Nobody needs to be worried about Omnath. It's completely fair.
I think I am going to play this Bitter Blossom and then just pass the turn.
Okay, so I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Right, so we'll go through to my beginning main phase. So I'll look at the top card of my library. It is Animal Soul of Elements.
Okay.
So I'll just add the mana and play Animal Soul of Elements.
Amazing.
Nice.
That seems pretty good,
Free
doesn't
animal,
it?
just
Right, right. Let's just play a spell that I quite like from the deck. So we're going to tap everything to play Two-Headed Hellkite.
I love this card
It's a
so much.
5/5 flying Minachi haste. Whenever it attacks, draw 2 cards.
What?
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it? It's just stupid. And I will
Right.
put a +1/+1 counter on Animar.
Oh, where's that?
Seems pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you've got Matt, seeing as you destroyed my Wilderness Reclamation, two-headed Hellkite.
5.
Attack trigger, I'll draw 2 cards. And that's 5 damage, yes.
4, 5. Ouch.
I wish I could like swap you my reliquary tower for that creature.
And I will play my land for turn. It's a Sacred Foundry. I'll just bring it in tapped. And I have to discard a single card. It will be a Spyro's Headquarters. Bailey, over to you.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw a card. We're going to go to combat. And because you are scaring me a bit, Wally.
Well, Bailey, I don't have to be swinging at you.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to make a deal. This is fine.
Stop telling him to the politic when we're it's me.
Listen, it's fine. It's
your turn.
You know,
None of this needs to go at you, Bailey. This could all be going down that end.
If you hit him, I'll swing Yargle at him.
I mean, yeah, it's
He can swing
when you put it
Yargle,
that
but
way.
I can block it with Animar, and Animar won't die.
You're still stuck with this. It's got Menace.
It's got Menace, so I would, yes, that's
does
right,
have
it's good
Menace.
point.
Actually, do you know what? No deal. Just swing it at whoever you want.
I will. You know what? That one is going to come at you, Wally, just a 2-1.
Okay.
And this is going to come at you, Matt.
You really want me to block that, huh?
I would like it to die if possible.
Yeah.
It only really works
when
if
it
it dies,
attacks,
doesn't it?
I am meant to make a sapling.
No Goblin Guard attack?
No Goblin Guard attack. I don't think it's worth it at this point. It's not really. It's not really the engine, you know, like,
What a
yeah.
shame. You're on 3 lands. I'm just going to take the 3.
Okay.
It's commander damage.
And I will take the 2.
Like, if I'm dying to a Yargle or Omnath.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the commander damage is not going to be the biggest problem from
commander
Slimefoot and Squee.
I'm going to tap for 3 and play another Squee. So it's Squee the Immortal, so he's a 2-1, but I can cast him from the graveyard or exile. And I'm going to pass my turn on that.
Right, I'll untap. And I'll draw. Tap for a green. Floating. And play a Golgari Rot Farm. Bouncing this back to my hand. And then I'm going to tap 3 more for a Silent Arbiter. No more than one creature can attack each combat, and no more than one creature can block
Oh, come on.
each combat.
Well, someone could just die here.
Yep.
Now,
Interesting.
Bailey, I think we can remain reasonably
Yeah, listen.
So, Matt, why should I not swing at you?
Well, I've not touched you. I'm the only person who's actually dealt with a threat on board.
Yeah, that's true.
I could have killed this. I didn't. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing land stuff.
If you swing it at me, Christian, I'll get rid of it on my turn.
Do you know what? I don't like the fact that you went for the threat, Wally. So I'm going to swing Yargle at you. It's an 18-6.
Okay.
Yargle,
So I guess I just have to take it, don't I? So I'll go down to 12.
Will you pass him a lovely commander damage dice, please?
That's too much.
18 commander.
18.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll
Jesus
keep that
Christ.
there for Christian.
And with that great turn, I'll pass the turn to Matt.
Excellent.
Wasn't great for me, Christian.
I think you deserve it. Viewers, did Wally deserve it?
You know for a fact the viewers are not going to believe that I deserved it. Don't ask stupid questions.
I will untap, upkeep trigger. I'll lose a life and make a fairy rogue.
Nice.
And then I will draw a card for turn. I think I'm going to start by playing a Coiling Oracle.
Okay.
Yeah.
When it enters the battlefield, reveal top card of my library. It's not a land.
It's a counterspell,
It's a
though.
counterspell, so that will just come to hand. This is really awkward for me, actually.
It's fine.
Let's go with 1, 2,
Have you played the
3.
one for turn, by the way?
Not yet, no. And let's play a Retreat to Coral Helm.
That is
Landfall. When you may tap or untap target creature, or scry 1.
Okay, that is quite
Yeah.
scary.
This is we're
Yeah.
starting to
Yeah.
get some
The
combo
real
stuff.
engine. Like,
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
then activate Dina to sacrifice my Coiling Oracle. I will draw a card. I have no lands to put in play,
Good.
which is quite unfortunate. However,
So you don't have 2 blue sources at the
not
moment?
right now.
Are you about to get one?
Do you
I
do
will
it?
cast Dig Up to find a basic land.
Okay.
I will find an island.
Okay.
Is this a possible combo here? Because you're gonna be able to sack the Bitter Blossom thing.
Yeah, it's
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 not
starting to build to a combo.
It's
yeah.
not. This is a value engine right now. It's not a combo.
Well, I guess it just happens.
I will
Sure does.
play this land for turn. I will choose to untap
You'll gain a life.
Dina and Zimone, and I drain a life and draw a card.
Amazing.
And with that, I think it's safest for me to just pass the turn. Go ahead.
When does it happen twice?
When I have 8 or more lands, so
Okay.
now.
Right, sick. Okay. Sorry.
Right, so I will untap.
Oh, and I drew my second card for turn actually, so I should drain someone. To one person.
Wally's the obvious choice, isn't he?
From 12, not 1. I can't.
Go for Christian, seeing as he's being mean.
No, because also Christian can just kill me on his turn. So I'm gonna go with Bailey.
Process of elimination. I think that is.
I'll game
seems,
2.
Yargle, Multani, Disco Revolution.
seems quite sound logic to me.
And
Right,
turn.
so yeah, I've untapped already. I will draw my card for turn. Oh, that will untap too. I always do that, don't I?
Judge.
Okay, so we'll go to my first main phase. Omnath will happen. I will reveal the card. It's a Surak Dragonclaw.
Sweet.
Okay.
So I will add a green, blue, and red, and I'll take that card into my hand. Play a forest for turn.
You said Omnath needed more colours. Like.
I did.
Yeah.
It's the natural like evolution.
Yeah.
He's finally been perfected.
Okay, so I'm going to use the 2 from that I had floating from before. Then I'll add. Well, I'll just add the colours that I had. So there we go. Surak Dragonclaw.
What does this card do again?
So it has flash, it can't be countered, and creature spells I control can't be countered. Other creatures I control have trample. So that seems pretty good.
Right, okay.
And actually, that cost 1 less because of Animar, so I'll keep 1 black in my mana pool and add a counter to Animar.
Cool.
So I'll tap 5 mana to play Privileged Position.
Okay.
Other permanents
Okay.
I control have hexproof.
Wow.
While that's on the stack,
Okay, yeah.
where's that 2-headed dragon going?
Doesn't have to go at you.
I'd appreciate if it didn't.
Will you let this resolve if it doesn't go at you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then we can be friends over the 2-headed Hellkite, can't we?
I wish that was just green. I'd run that.
I'd run it in this actually.
I actually think I might have just killed myself by doing that.
I don't necessarily have to swing at you, Wally.
No, you don't. I'll tell you what, Christian, as a show of good faith, to stop you swinging Yargle at me again. Yeah. Bailey, I think you...
Wow, yeah. I see how it is.
To be fair, Bailey, I mean, I am on 12, so...
Yeah.
silent
How much are we taking? 5?
2-headed Hellkite, yeah.
Yeah.
And on attack, I will draw 2 cards.
have no flying blockers and take 5.
To be fair, Bailey, I've not come at you, mate.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fair.
I will need to discard a card, and the card I will discard will be a Rampant Growth. Bailey, it's your turn.
I'll untap. I will draw a card. You know, there's nothing like a good 10, 5 or 6 4th land drop.
While you're doing that, I'm going to say the most helpful thing that Magic players say. How many lands are you running?
Oh no, that's Nathan.
There's at least, you know,
That's
at
what
least 6,
everybody
you know?
loves to
I'll
hear.
check Nathan's Motsfield and it's like 25.
I'm going to tap for...
Well, everyone knows that you can just cut a land whenever you need
Yeah,
to.
exactly.
Oh, do it every time.
I'm going to play a Nature's Law, so I'm going to search my battlefield for my library for a forest, and then put that
It's on the
onto
stack.
battlefield. Oh, come on.
You're really going to counter
Go ahead.
That's so funny. Let's go 5.
Would you counter a 2-mana ramp spell? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, so I will find a stomping ground and I'm going to put it into the battlefield and it's going to come in untapped. Well, you know what? A 2-1's not going to do much, is it really? And I can't block with it anyway, so I'm just going to put a 2-1 unblockable like you, Wally.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
just swung a dragon at me and drew 2 cards.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, but
Yeah, I know.
you want like 30 odd life?
I might be able to drain Wally out before it goes back to his next turn with Dina and Zimone if I wanted.
Oh, but you don't want to do that.
I'm going to pass my turn.
I could do
Next
something
step.
really fun on my next turn.
I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to Infernal Grass the Tatty over.
Oh, that's so rude.
I
think you can't. This is a lot of value here, and I've
I'm
seen Simic Value
going
engines before.
To, I guess, respond. I'm gonna tap Zimone, sacrifice this furry. So I will draw a card and then put on land to play tapped. It will be this swamp. Landfall trigger, but I've got to resolve it again, so I will draw another card.
Yep.
I will put another land to play.
Do you gain a life here?
Yeah, so but I believe this has to fully resolve before I can resolve the triggers. So I can Bajuka box someone's graveyard. I don't.
Nature's
the
Law
only
not
person who trigger would be relevant is you, but
It's
a
you can
Nature's
get my
Law.
Nature's Law.
I guess I'll just do you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I've got no
Oh,
way to get
Wally,
it back.
this game. I don't know why he's targeting you, mate.
I'll then untap Zimone. I'll draw 2 more cards and gain 2 life. And
Tell
also,
me you're playing Simic without
Also
telling me.
drain 2 drain 2 and gain 2, so I will
Okay.
drain Bailey for 2, and I'll
Okay.
gain 2 more.
I see how
Draw
it
my
is.
2 cards.
I think
He's on
Matt's,
38.
I think Matt's the scary one here.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly why I'm starting to try and do something.
I'll sacrifice Tattoo in response.
Sure.
I will draw a card, put a land into play tapped, and do it again. Draw a card,
I'll do it again.
put a land to play tapped. I have 2 untap triggers, so I will untap Zimone, and I will scry one off the second landfall trigger.
See, Cynic is something that we need to be.
Yeah, Cynic's no joke.
I will keep that card.
Cool. So we go to my turn.
Yes.
I'll untap, and I will draw. I'll play a Forest as my land for turn.
We've got to have some conversations before we move to combat.
I am going to move to combat.
Sweet.
gonna-
So I'm gonna respond to you moving to combat.
Sure.
Okay.
Where's it going? It's going.
Straight at you, mate.
He's honest about it.
Yeah,
I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
tap 2. I'm gonna cast a Grill Spiral. I'll
Okay.
draw a card, put land to play
Interesting.
tapped, Verdant Catacombs, and then I'm gonna tap target creature.
Okay, I'm going to respond to this.
Sure.
I'm going to tap a Forest for Tamio's safekeeping
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Ah,
yeah.
clever.
to give it
Very nice.
hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, and I gain 2.
Am I dead?
Um,
No, I don't think
no, I'm
maybe you are.
I'm going to combat, so
Yeah.
I'm in my combat step, so I will swing at you for 18.
Can't block it.
Yeah,
Am I just taking 18 here?
you're just taking 18, yeah.
That will be 18. This is how it feels, Matt. Welcome to the club.
We're all going to die for this, aren't we? Like,
Kind of, yeah.
the frog's going to kill us all.
I'm going to tap for 3 in my second main phase to cast Bala Ged Recovery. Was it Bala Jed?
Bala.
I'd say ball again.
Bala Ged.
I
know
say
about
Bala
Ged.
And return the Tamio safekeeping to my hand.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap for 2 to cast Explore, and I will
Nice.
draw a card. Before I pass the turn, I think I'll do this now because you're tapped out on your map.
Yes.
I'm going to tap for 3, and Yargle just hasn't had enough, so he's going to fight Xena.
Wow.
Dina.
Damn.
He's going for blood.
Dina will in fact die.
I think that could be important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of mana here, and maybe if we.
Well, there's combo-y stuff going on over here, isn't there? So I
But
don't.
guys, you need to leave Yargle alone because you remember what I did for us today.
I'll remember, Chris.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, make a fairy rogue.
Can I just say, by the way, I love this deck. I love
fun,
it
isn't
with the
it? It's a
Yargle.
meme.
It's fantastic.
It's actually playing so well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's really cool.
The Silent Arbiter and the Falpis together are very good.
I think I'm gonna start by probably just replaying my commander. Blue, green, black, and then let's add a blue and a black to that. And recast Dina.
Can't activate it this turn, hopefully.
I'm then going to pay 2 for a demonic tutor. I'll touch my library for a card.
Let's go.
That's pretty scary, isn't it? Isn't it,
Like-
team?
Like a lightning greaves or something, maybe? I don't know.
You took the words out of my mouth.
That was nice. I was
right.
absolutely
Okay.
right.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? Of all the things Matt could have demonic tutored for, I think lightning greaves are the least scary.
Yeah. It's going to let him go off now, though.
Yeah, I know.
Me having to pay 5 to get this going actually might stop me from doing what I want to do here.
So the removal might have bought us a turn.
The remove almost
Well, you
might have
know,
bought you a turn, yeah.
they always say, Christian, you're a team player. That's what they always say in the comments below.
Team player, threat.
He protect you.
Okay, I will then cast the boots. So tapping 2. And I will equip them to Zimone. Unless there's any responses.
I can't do anything.
I don't have anything to stop that.
Perfect.
Okay,
No
yeah.
interaction.
Yeah, it's in my goblin deck.
I will then Mystic Sanctuary.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Put Demonic Tutor back on top of my library.
Wow.
That is good.
He's going to draw it again, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Immediately.
I'll tap Xeno Demone, sacrifice this. Draw a card.
Okay.
Double
that seems
DT
pretty
is,
good.
Put a land into play. Draw a card.
There's a trigger here, isn't there?
Yes, there's a trigger on a creature Cora Helm, and I don't even.
Whenever you draw a trigger from this, is that?
Yeah, so that's resolving now as well. So I will drain you for 2 since you're on 40.
Yeah, how's no one been looking at
Into-
Christian with all these big swings and 40?
I'm nothing to worry about here.
He's got vanilla commander over there.
I'm a bit worried that none of the combat damage is going to matter if we
I'm
keep
gonna
seeing.
pay
Well, quite
5
possibly, yeah.
Titania.
Okay.
Protector of Argoth.
Oh, we're gonna die.
I will return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Every time he sacrifices a
Misty
land,
Rainforest.
he gets a 5/3. And I assume he's just gonna put all of those in the bin.
So I
Yeah,
am
this could
going
just change. This just
to sacrifice the. I'll sacrifice the Verdant Catacombs. I will make a 5/3. And then I will go get my land.
Did you just get that token out of your pocket?
Yes.
It looked like you did.
I just keep
Here's
it.
one I made there.
I just keep it in my pocket all the time, really. I will shock in this breeding pool, losing 2.
Oh, he's nearly dead.
And there's an untapped trigger there's a landfall trigger on retreat to core helmet I'm going to respond to.
Presumably just tap your commander.
To tap my commander.
Wow, okay.
This seems pretty
It
good.
could
Yeah.
whiff. It could whiff.
So I will tap my commander, sacrifice an elemental.
Yep.
I will draw a card, no land to put into play, draw a card, put this land into play. This will untap Dina and Zimone. I will then sacrifice the Misty.
Did you go down a life?
Yes.
I don't think you took one from the other
Oh
one.
yeah, give me another.
Yeah.
I'll go get another.
Please, sir, may I have another?
I mean, Matt could, in theory, kill himself to shock lands and fetch.
Oh, if that's how I go, that's how I go. Like,
I think you should get yourself to a position of 1 life.
oh, that's my goal every game.
Just
That's-
as,
Yeah.
This is how Richard Garfield intended
Yeah.
Magic to be played. in
Matt
real
can
life.
win at 1 life. Have you
Yeah.
shocked in a land
Yes.
here? So there's
Take 2 more.
2 more.
Okay.
Like if I die, I die. I've got I've got untap trigger on Dina and Zimone, which I'll respond to. So sacrifice elemental. Draw a card. Put land into play. I can't. Draw a card. Put land into play. I can't.
Ooh. That was scary.
Yeah.
It might not be over.
Yeah, it's. I'm waiting for the Zero Orb.
Oh, I wish.
Or just returns all lands from the
don't
graveyard.
Talk to me
Yes,
about,
it
don't
lets
talk to
him
me about
sack
Zero and all.
any of his lands
Yeah.
for 2 life each, and each one he's going to get a 5/3. So
That would be not great.
yeah,
I mean,
You can only block or attack with one.
that's
currently.
true. That's true.
Silent Arbiter, doing work.
I could spin the wheel one more time.
Go on, spin the wheel.
Time to
Spin that
spin
wheel.
the wheel.
You'll know on chat.
Or do you want to protect yourself?
We always advocate spinning the wheel.
I think what I'm going to do here is probably just do the smart thing for once and just pass.
Okay. On your end step, I'm just going to tap these 3 lands. That mana will obviously whiff and go into my black mana pool. So there's 4 floating black mana just following me
Okay.
around.
This is where Wally's just like, ha
Right, okay, so I will untap
Oh, that was nice. Anyway,
and draw. Okay, that's pretty good. Right, so Matt, you keeping up with the mana for that counterspell means I can't do the thing that I was going to do, but I'm going to do something that actually I'm even happier to be doing. So first we'll go to my first main phase. This thing will happen. I'll look at the card. It does not have 3 pips, so it'll go to my hand.
even if you don't get the money, it's still an additional
Yeah,
draw
it's crazy,
every
isn't
turn.
it? Okay, so Animar is reducing the cost of my creatures by 2.
Okay.
I will use 2 of my floating black mana, so I have 2 left. I will add a black, a white, and a blue. I'm going to play Magister Sphinx. When Magister Sphinx enters the battlefield, target player's life total becomes 10.
Well,
Christian, your life total becomes 10.
What?
Well, you've got the highest life, like...
I'm the only one who can take him out.
Well, you can take him out with
this
10
is,
life.
I mean, it's
You can take him out with 10 life. So what that means is Animar will gain another counter.
Wally. like, there's no need to target me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If
You were close to actually.
why would he target me though? Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna be.
if that Yargle's still alive on his end step, I'm killing it. I'm not, I can't deal with Yargle.
interesting. Okay, I play a Watery Grave. I'll bring it in tapped. Take 2 life. Playing it fast and loose with the life
I
total
really
here,
think you
guys.
should have taken Matt out.
I can't take him out.
Oh.
You'd have lost 2 life to it. It would have been like the worst Magister Sphinx ever. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So I'm tapping for Wooburg,
Do whack him for 5 though, if that's what
and I'm going to play Maelstrom Angel. It's a 5/5 flyer. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may cast a spell from my hand without paying its mana cost. Seems pretty good, and
is
Animar
scary.
will go up to a 5/5. Right, I will swing the Hellkite at Matt. So that's a 5/5 in the air menace as well. See, I can't actually block it because you can't block
I
it more
really
than
think the
one
right
creature.
thing to do is to put him down to 10.
I mean, minus
What was the
Sphinx
point?
draining for 2
Because
Seems bad, doesn't
he's
it?
going to win
Terrible.
on the next turn, I'm sure, if he gets one.
I whiffed really bad. I actually don't think I do, even with the Demog Tutor. And yeah, I'm taking 5 here.
Okay, so the attack trigger, I'll draw 2 cards. It's pretty bonkers, that,
You
isn't
can't
it?
take it on hand? Like, and you can eventually just start playing them up for free?
Yeah, pretty
Wow.
much. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the last of my floating black mana to play Swiftfoot Boots.
Okay.
And then I will tap it and equip it to the Maelstrom Archangel. Bit rubbish after combat, but not to worry. And for once I don't have to discard. Bailey, it's your turn.
Okay.
Could I ask on your turn
Yep.
to please swing your biggest creature at Matt?
Do you think you'd be
I
able
think
to
Matt.
press?
I think Matt absolutely has to go next.
Yeah,
turn.
I agree.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so I think we've got to work together to do it. I know Wally's not a team
I know
player,
what I'll do.
right?
So you
But
wanted me to play like
it would have been a lot
spell.
easier
Yeah.
if he was at 5. A lot easier, but it's all right. I'm just saying, if he blocks with this, then he got blocked.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to... On your end step, Wally, I'm going to tap the Phyrexian Tower. I'm going to sacrifice my Goblin Guard. You know, we're all sad to see him go. To add 2 black, and I'm going to entomb. So I'm going to put something into my graveyard.
This is where Bailey just combos.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you all.
He's quite literally a card
yeah.
away from doing it.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I think I know what he's probably going to get as well.
Well, there's 2 things I could get. It depends on which way I want to go with it.
Will it be a certain Kiki and Jiki?
No. So I
Oh.
think actually what I'm going to get is the...
Murder
It's
for Putrid.
it's either I get a Putrid Goblin or I get a Siege Gang Lieutenant. Sling Gang Lieutenant. That is what I will get. So that is going to go into the graveyard. It's a free sacrifice outlet
For goblins.
for goblins, basically.
Okay, that seems pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is actually really good. You might be able to kill all of us.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's the hope.
Well, Matt's got some interaction.
I mean, if he tries to kill me, I'll interact with it.
Did we ever see that counter spell, or is that still?
It's still in hand.
spells, we've still got the mana for it.
Beautiful. Yeah. So I'll go to my turn. I'll untap. I will draw. Oh, look at that. Never didn't have it.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing the Slimefoot and Squee at you, Matt.
It's 3 damage.
It's 3 damage.
3 is less than 7,
That is true.
and my life total is effectively 1 anyway. So do I even care?
It depends if you think the 3 damage will let Christine kill you.
It depends if I think she's going to
Can
out.
I be honest with you? I don't think we want Slimefoot and Squee to go into the graveyard.
I don't think you want to die.
Yeah, I think,
So,
I
yeah.
think yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22 here.
So
isn't
if
it?
I take the 3, I go to 4.
Yep.
If he brings back Siege Gang, I'm just dead on board.
Yeah, because
Instant
you can
speed.
I don't have to
you're
kill you.
dead instant speed. Yeah.
No, I mean, well, yeah.
Oh, you create a sapling as well.
Oh, that's
Yes.
true, actually.
Like, you
I'm
have
getting
1,
it.
2, 3, and it makes it, yeah. So
Why
like,
don't I just have another sapling?
Oh, dear. Oh, look at that.
Oh, the
so
sapling
if you,
deck, don't I?
if you do it, I'm dead instant speed to your board. But I'm also dead if I don't deal with the Yargle.
Pretty much.
So I guess maybe
Well, I'll put it this way. I don't have to kill you with the Sling Gang. I could kill these 2.
if you don't kill me, I'd appreciate
He's
it.
definitely
Yeah, it's
definitely
fine.
dead to it.
I agreed.
He's definitely dead to it.
So what do you want me to do?
I would like you to block it. Personally.
I'll block.
Beautiful. Okay.
Be tricked.
I'm actually going to put these into the graveyard. One of the few commanders you actually want to go in the graveyard.
You sure you don't want it in your command zone, Bailey? I think you
Well,
cast it again
think
from your
about
command
it,
zone. It
but-
only costs you more.
Pass the turn there.
Scary.
Yep.
End step. Oh, that thing's so big, and I'm so dead to it. I'll rapid hybridization.
Let's make it a 3/3.
Make it a 3/3.
Okay. But can I put it back into the command zone?
If you'd like to, yes.
Yes, I'll put it back into the command zone. May I please has 3/3?
Let me see if I've got the token for you. I think I do, but you never know. I've got a 4/4. Oh, here's a 3/3. I'm a badger.
Badger. Right, okay. My go?
Yeah.
I'll untap and draw. go to combat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will swing the badger at you, Matt.
Ouch.
Any blockers?
Titanic growth kills me.
Before blockers, I'm going to cast Invigorate by having Bailey gain 3 life.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to get +4/+4
I'm dead.
until end of
Yeah,
turn.
can't do anything about it.
Precisely dead.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky Mats.
So you're dead.
I think we were all dead on the next turn.
Yeah,
if we didn't, to be honest
I
with
don't
you.
think you could have another turn.
Definitely not.
Then I'm going to tap 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring back everybody's favourite Yargle and Multani.
Very nice.
I'm so happy I got to kill you.
That's so brutal.
And yeah, that's all I can do. So I will pass the turn to you, Wally.
It's getting really, really tense now.
Yep.
Who'd have thought my Yargle and Multani deck was a secret control deck?
I need to just keep these.
This is such an amazing board without the side
It's
card.
absolutely
It's
incredible.
crazy
Like,
Okay, so I will.
it's been the man, like absolutely
Both
incredible
of us are
card.
dead
Like,
to a murder.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go to my first main phase. I will look at the cards from the library. It doesn't have pips, so I'll just draw it. It was an exotic orchard, so I'll play that as my land return. You know what? I think I actually just passed the turn.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. I don't think it's that bad an idea. I think it's okay.
Controversial.
Green black
Christian,
control.
who's Yargle going at?
I think it has to go at Bailey. I
I can understand that it's a
Yeah.
risky.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, as a show of good faith, Christian, once again, Hellkite at you, Bailey.
The cheek. The actual cheek.
I know it's cheeky, isn't
Are
it?
you sure? I mean, you can instant speed die.
Well, yeah, but that's.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I just want to draw 2 cards because I might be able to draw something that deals with, other things. It's all about the cards. If you can block it,
Kill it.
I'm gonna die.
If you want to kill it.
I'm gonna die to commander damage anyway, so I don't think. You know what, Wally? We'll let it go through.
Okay, so I will draw 2 cards.
Is it 5?
Seems pretty good. So I now have 10 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
As I go to my end step, I'll discard Ornithopter of Paradise, Misty Rainforest, and a Marsh Flats, because why not?
Okay.
Yeah, over to you, Bailey.
Okay. Yeah. I will draw for turn.
I think we're luck that you can only do that sort of.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Spire Garden. Does
Of course,
this
it's one
help
of the
me?
properly good ones.
Yeah.
Every card.
Does this help me? I think.
You can really feel the tension.
Oh no, this is a tense game. This is
How-
a close game. This.
How much power do you have on board, Wally? It's enough to kill me, isn't it? Basically.
It's enough to kill anyone, but I can only
Okay,
swing with one
yeah.
thing at the moment.
That's true.
So it's like.
I feel like I'm dead.
Basically, I've
I'm
got
dead
6
either way.
I've got 6
Is the
power on board from
the
Sword,
problem?
Dragon, Claw, but the Flyers might be what I'm more likely to swing with.
Okay, I'm gonna activate the. I'm gonna activate Slimefoot and Squee.
Okay.
He's gonna come back. I'm gonna sacrifice a sapling.
But you get a sapling.
When I get one
yeah.
back and it comes in, I'm going to then bring in the Sling Gang Lieutenant. When that comes in, I'm gonna create 2 goblins.
Wally's 100% sitting on a win con here. Yeah, there's,
I'm
look at
literally-
all that. He's drawn like 20 cards and he's got so much
And
mana.
I just want to not be killed by Yargle and not be killed by one of these.
Yes,
massive
because you have a
goblins.
way to win the game in your hand, I think.
No, I just want to live.
I just want to live.
5.
All I want to do is stay alive.
I am going to sacrifice a sapling, add 2 black, and add a red. I'm going to play Squee Dubious Monarch because we're currently on triple Squee. So
That's a flavour win.
yeah.
Well done.
when it attacks, I can create a 1/1 red goblin creature. I am going to go to combat. I'm going to swing this at you, Wally. It's unblockable because of the Goblin
yeah,
King.
so-
So
Oh, hang on, and it creates.
another goblin.
But at least have that
got
going,
any-
Christian.
What's the point? I can block it. You can't.
That is true.
Just because we're mates,
So I've got one of them will be tapped and 2 of them untapped. So
3
the
total power.
they will come at you, Wally.
So I guess I have to take 3 damage down to 5.
Yeah. Pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw. Terrible card off the top. Like an awful card off the top. Like not what I wanted at all. We will go to combat. I'm going to swing the Yargle Multani at you, Bailey.
I hate it.
Any responses?
No responses.
I'm going to tap 2 to kick the Vines of Vastwood.
So what does this do?
It gives it +4/+4 until end of turn, and it can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control this turn.
Okay, so if that resolves, I die, basically, from commander damage.
Yes.
Luckily, Nathan
Got an answer.
actually has put in a great card in Deflecting Swat. So I'm going to make that target, I don't know, Slimefoot and Squee instead.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Here's my other one.
So I can't do anything about that at all.
Okay,
So
yep.
that's going to target Slimefoot and Squee instead, and you will take 18.
Welcome to the club, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You've all had a hit from Yargle. Nobody's left out from Yargle Club.
Everybody's invited. Everyone's welcome with the chat.
Then I'm going to tap for 1 to play such a spicy card here. Llanowar Elves. Just what you want to see. Just what you want to see off the top. Like, there were so many things off the top that would have just done it.
Classic
Right, yeah.
play.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, end step, I'm going to tap all my lands, of which there are 3, 6, 9, 10.
Wow, okay,
So
yeah.
10 mana will go into my floaty pool.
Like, how much are you willing to bet? It's just Torment of Hellfire now.
Yeah, oh,
You would win that bet, my friend.
Oh.
It is a Torment of Hailfire.
Wow,
So I will
okay.
be casting Torment of Hailfire for X equals 18.
What does it do?
Repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice an online permanent or discard a card.
Okay,
X is,
Can I read the card? Sorry.
with that on
X
the
is
side.
equal to what?
18.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Well, we basically die.
Well, you've got a lot of non-land permanents, Bailey.
Not
it's not
enough.
18.
Not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
well, that's not a permanent.
Oh yeah, that's true. It should be in there.
How many did you pass it for?
18.
18. You can't sacrifice lands.
It's not
It's not land
lands.
permanent.
I thought we were playing fair decks.
How many do you lose per 3 life?
Yeah.
Okay, so I could take 3 hits.
By the way, cut back
Two
to,
hits.
if you were watching this at home, cut back to the bit where I said, Wally sat on a wing con, right? I'm always right about this type of thing, I know.
You've known me for long enough, Christian.
Okay, well
You can
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Can you
with
take
that on the
him out
stack,
with him on the
yeah,
stack,
exactly.
yeah?
With that on the stack, I'm going to be sacrificing stuff anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to sacrifice these to the Slingang Lieutenant.
No, you can't do the sap pulling.
Stop playing Hat and Comics.
Oh,
You have got 5
Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. 3, and I guess I would not like Slimefoot and Squee on the battlefield anyway, so in fact, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. So, sacrifice.
I just die?
You just die.
Instant speed.
Yeah.
Oh! Outrageous! Outrageous!
Nice.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, okay, we live for. I get a turn.
This gives my permanent hexproof, but not me. So, yeah, I die.
Oh, that was close.
I love that play, Bailey. I love that so much because look at him. Look at these guys with their amazing decks. We're like goblins and Yargle. It should be Yargle, Multani, Squee, and Slimefoot.
Maybe in the next
They're in
set.
the graveyard.
Yeah, these all go to the graveyard.
Don't give wizards ideas. They'll make it.
Quadruple team of commanders. You just love to see it.
It's like 20 mana. It just does nothing.
Ooh, well.
So it doesn't resolve.
No,
So all
and
your stuff
it
is
goes to my turn, I
I think
guess.
that probably gives Christian the
Yeah,
win,
I think so. I think if you didn't win there, I would have killed you with the mountain walk and then got
I don't know,
Christian
you know,
on the.
he
It's
can
close.
still
It
do
depends on what I draw. We'll draw. Well, that will not do it. I think you might just have it here, Christine. Yeah.
You know, I'm actually quite happy to see this deck.
Oh, come on.
As much as I hate seeing Christian win.
You've had a big impact on the last bit
Yeah.
though, because to protect yourself and get second, you did have to
Exactly,
Take Wally out,
so-
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we're going to go as far as we can. We're going to play a Goblin Motivator. He gives things haste. And you're about to see the best Dockside Extortionist you've ever seen for one. I think.
Huge. Insane.
So I'll add a treasure. I am then going to play a... It doesn't matter because I'm going to die in the crackback. Anyway, I am going to play a Grumgully the Generous. Should have technically done it the other way, but it doesn't matter. I am going to... There's no way I can get through for anything, is there? No.
How many goblins have you got though?
So I will go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing Squee Dubious Monarch at you. Create a goblin.
Okay.
Blockers.
I will block the. I can only block one thing.
Yep.
I will block the Squee.
They're both gonna die anyway. Don't worry about it.
With the beast, which is
Okay. So before damage, I'm gonna sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 goblins.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all goblins.
I'm down to 2.
Down to 2.
Nice swing, Bailey.
But I can't do anything on the... Yeah, exactly.
Yargle just
That's
killed
as
you.
far as I go.
You go up to 15.
Unfortunately.
And
that is my turn. I am ready to die a glorious frog death, you know? It's...
And draw. I'm going to tap for...
just swing.
No. I'm gonna tap a 5 because I really wanted to do this. I'm gonna do a Soul's Majesty and draw cards equal to the power of target. I'm gonna do 18 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
That
8,
seems completely fair.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The reason why I wanted to do that is because you were all like, Reliquary Tower? What's that doing in the deck? Right, so...
You're not going to get an end step because you're going to kill Bailey. You'll never have to discard.
I'm going to play a Swamp as my land for turn. I'll tap that Swamp.
Kill me.
Go for a Soul Ring. Then I'm going to...
He's secretly a Storm deck as well.
Storm counts.
I'm going to tap 2 for Grotesque Mutation to give Yargle Multani +3/+1 and lifelink until end of turn.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then I am going to swing at you for lots and lots and lots. Any response?
I'd like... Death like frog. No responses and I die.
Yargle!
Good game, guys.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
Good game.
Yeah,
good
game.
Good games.
Good game.
It's insane. Out of an elemental all 5 colours, an invincible goblin, 2 high-class students, a frog is what takes them all out.
Do not underestimate the frog. It is fantastic. What a game.
That was a great game.
That was fantastic. Really good game.
Well, thanks very much, Bailey, Matt, for coming on. We really appreciate it. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you thought about the game. Was there a misplay? Who knows? We'll find out. I'm sure you'll let us know. And we'll be right back for the game. We'll be right back for the post-game wrap. Don't go anywhere.
Bye.
Yeah! Woohoo!
I proper when I cast that Torment of Hailfire, I thought I had it.
I thought you would. The look on my face, I was like, I just sort of drained.
Yeah,
me.
you were reading the card, and basically, when Matt showed us all that counter spell, I was going to Torment of Hailfire the next turn.
Oh, really?
So I was waiting for Matt to be out of the game before I could do it, and then Bailey just absolutely wiped me out.
Yeah.
I should have seen it coming, really. It was a bit silly. But anyway, not to worry.
What a great game, though. It's
so tense. One of my favourite games we played, actually. Yeah.
It had everything, because I thought that, especially at the end, where kind of like, it was like, I thought I was going to win, and you thought you were going to win, Bailey thought he was going to win. It was a bit like...
Yeah, it could have been anyone.
Yeah, but in the end, you know who it was? It was Yargle and Multani, everyone's favourite vanilla creature.
And you've got to be happy about that, really, haven't you?
I mean, the deck that was completely a meme and a dream. I mean, some of the stuff you were doing was crazy, all these crazy cards coming down. I think we should give a special shout out to the Silent Arbiter.
Yes, that 100% won you the game. That kept all of my flyers from whacking you, which they would have done.
I was surprised no one else removed it, but I think people were probably looking at your board and going, don't fancy all that swinging at me, so I think one creature seems pretty fair.
Yeah, agreed.
Good. Well, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you thought of the episode. Let us know in the comments below. We do read every single one. We get back to you on as many as we possibly can. We also have our Patreon, which is going to appear again just like magic on there. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. All you've got to do is share the video on social media, then send us an email, which will also appear here, with proof that you've done that, and be subscribed, and we'll announce a winner very, very shortly when we get to 5,000. When we get to 5,000, which won't be very long if you subscribe right now. Without any further ado, though, we thank you very much for joining us. We'll catch you next time on Chad Magic. Bye for now.